Hey Aquarius, welcome back guys to Tiff Talks 22. We're here guys to take a look at your love reading. Um Aquarius, I was gonna say y'all mad at somebody, but it's not even, it doesn't feel like mad because this is like past energy, recent past energy. But it's kind of giving like moody, right? It's giving moody. Uh I feel like in the past year there was somebody that you were in conflict with. You have this emotional connection or bond to them, with them, but there's been some arguments, some fighting, some type of discord here. What I feel like I see is that something was revealed that created like a tense energy. Something came out, something was exposed. Aquarius Leo energy is coming up super strong in y'all's reading. Let me see who else we got here. We got Aries here, but that Leo is strong. Pisces is strong. Leo, every Leo card is out here, okay? Every one of them. Queen of Wands, King of Wands in a different position next to the Strength card, also the Sun card. Like lots of Leo energy. You got some Gemini here as well. Cancer. Like I said, Pisces previously. Sagittarius. So the fires energies are pretty strong. So you could have that in your chart. You could be dealing with somebody who's one of those signs. But but I feel like there was some conflict in the past. Something was revealed. Something came out. What's this Five of Swords? Where this could it could have like created like this energy between you and someone of like distrust or manipulation or somebody being sneaky. It could even be like a lie by omission because we got that Seven of Swords here as well. So there's like the energy of confrontation connected to this relationship here in the recent past. Like it's difficult for me to I'm speaking from y'all's perspective. It's different for me to deal with you kindly after seeing or hearing or you saying what it is you said or hearing that you did what you did or you still not understanding this thing. So instead of continuing to argue with you, I'm gonna just retreat just a little bit and think about some things, right? It's definitely an energy of conflict. I was gonna say within the home, so you could live with this person, but it's also just within the relationship period. I feel like this is something or someone that you are either trying to be patient with them or you've tried to be patient with them in the past, but it's like I'm not happy with this tension and I'm not happy with the way things have been going between us, right? The tension that's been here. And I thought this was so interesting to see, guys, because we do have a full moon coming up on Wednesday. And then I was looking at I haven't really looked into it. I don't even know what it's in. I guess it's in Gemini, but I haven't looked at how that affects each sign. I haven't done that yet. Because I was like, I got time, but I wanted to do these love readings first. But y'all know that full moons heighten emotion. So that could when I say heighten it, I mean like stuff that you wouldn't normally be as upset about. You may be a little more upset about it, or if it's something that you've kind of ignored for a little while, it's like I'm at this point where I can no longer ignore this because you are PMO, right? Pissing me off, right? So yeah, be careful of that. But looking at the cards, the way they're coming out, I feel like there's something that has been revealed here that's come to the surface here that created some type of confrontation, okay, with you and this Leo energy or this fire energy here. So it has you kind of like, some of y'all too, I don't know if you feel like you're being controlled or someone's trying to control you, or you feel like an obligation or requirement to hold your tongue, right? To not say something or to not react. Yeah. Maintain appearances. Like I'm mad as hell at this person, but, right, we gonna put on put up a brave front. So some of you guys are actually kind of going back and forth like, dang, is this my person? I feel like there's a strong need for you guys in this relationship to balance yourselves emotionally. Of course, it is okay to be angry. Anger is a secondary emotion, though. It's usually a result of hurt, and hurt can be a result of betrayal or just frustration. I do feel like whatever it is that you guys are dealing with in partnership, in love, romantic love, could be platonic. This could be what's happening with your mama, right? But I feel like you guys are trying to kind of process your emotions about it all. So you may be in kind of a withdrawn energy when it comes to dealing with this person. This is like walking around the house not speaking, or you speaking, y'all talking, but you ain't trying to keep key with them. You know, there's a bit of an energy of like, I love you, but I'm not really trying to communicate with you right now. Okay, and I feel like you guys are kind of going back and forth with that. Could be like a power struggle type of energy, because also with that win or lose, that Five of Swords can be an energy of conflict, like being drawn into petty arguments or quarrels, right? Because somebody either wants to have the upper hand, or somebody wants to have the last word or the final say so. So I feel like communication is just a little bit off. And for some of you, y'all are married or in a commitment of some sort. Honey, some of y'all may be contemplating like, is this enough to drive us to divorce, or can we move forward? First, let me tell you, I do believe you, goosies, I believe you can move forward, but this may be some, goosies, this may be something that you guys kind of revisit. And I don't know if you're having a conversation about it or you're just in thought about it, but I feel like you guys should probably get clarity about what it is that you truly want, right? Be sure that you are not reacting out of emotion. I don't see anything about someone actually leaving, but it's just like, whew, I'm tired of having to hold my tongue about this same thing, or I'm tired of this person doing this same thing, or I thought this person had learned a lesson and we had an understanding at some point, right? And it doesn't feel like cheating or third party. I see a lot of pentacles here, so it could, goosies, so it could be money related in some way, spending. But there's something here where there is some conflict about it, all right? But I feel like you guys too are hopeful about things improving, because whoever this is, look at the bottom of the deck. That's Six of Cups. There's an energy of like a history with someone. So this really just feels like relationship ups and downs. But I also feel like y'all's there's a need for like patience. And I don't want to say compromise, right? I made a post this morning about compromise, and it is on the community tab. I hope y'all can hear me too, because I turned my fan off because Capricorn's reading before y'all's that I recorded yesterday. Baby, that fan was so loud. And yeah, but I hope y'all can hear me well. Anyway, so I made a post about compromise, right, this morning that I got while I was in meditation. It is good to compromise. It is good to work together, right? But some things, or you're not meant to compromise. If it's something that requires you to bend on something that truly is important or that truly matters, right? And I think one of the examples that I used was holding someone accountable. If someone doesn't want to be held accountable, they may gaslight you or try to withdraw from you in some way to keep from being held accountable. That's on there. Check that post out. But I feel like there could be something here with you guys where y'all are kind of hot and cold with your energy. And it could be because of the disappointment here, where some of y'all are like, I don't want to be vulnerable with this person again. So I don't know if you feel like somebody's trying to play with you or manipulate you. Remember, this is a collective reading. Or is keeping secrets, hiding something. What's that? Knight. Y'all, I feel like they lying about money, okay? And this is within a marriage or a commitment. Could be lying about a job. The income, like money is a strong focus here. Somebody could have an addiction, a gambling addiction of some sort. Or like I said, just some type of overindulgence, excessive spending in some way. And like to see that something is going the way that it's going has been very disappointing. So there is a bit of betrayal, right? But there's also like still this extremely deep, a bit of betrayal, or that's a sense of betrayal, but also really deep love and emotion, right? Like it's like, you disappointed me, but I still love you immensely. However, not that I'm gonna hold back my love, but I might be being kind of cold towards you at this time, right? It's that type of energy. I feel like you guys could be working actively to move past something here, but it's still like that anger. So be very intentional, guys, about observing your emotions, but also managing your emotions, especially right now during this full moon energy time. Don't try to avoid acting childishly or impulsively when it comes to especially communication. Gemini is ruled by communication. Mercury, it's governed by Mercury, and Mercury is how we communicate. It is about how we absorb information, how we learn new things, how we get an understanding of things. So be very careful about communication. This definitely is something that connects or is related to a home or family environment. I say definitely, y'all, These coins too. So the pentacles can be related to like your house, your home, but also your finances for sure. So anything that has to do with that, I feel like a lot of you are examining at this time. So this could be arguments about budgeting, where somebody's doing it and somebody ain't. Okay, whatever it is, it's created a bit of discord where it's like there could be a concern about. It doesn't look like not having enough, just not working towards the same goal in a situation or relationship here, and things feeling just a little bit out of balance. So there's this energy where you kind of going back and forth about these hurt feelings, this upset here, but also this deep love. Okay, so there's like a bit of really wanting to fight for what you want, which would be the relationship, right? But also maintain like a sense of boundary, and trying to be patient with the situation, seeing it for what it is, definitely confronting, but doing so in an energy of love. That's what this feels like going forward, right? Because somebody could maybe didn't like the way you came at them, or the way you said something, the way you reacted to something, right? But the thing is, this is not about like that you said something about it or how you said it. This is somebody maybe who feels like controlled, or like don't mother me or don't baby me. But there's like some secret addictive type of behavior or indulging behavior going on here that's created the conflict. And some of y'all are contemplating like, can I live with this? It doesn't feel like abuse, just conflict. Okay. Yeah, that may be kind of creating like this sense of instability, and that instability could be connected to, again, the finances, right? But what's being presented to you doesn't match the reality of where things are, right? Like you may feel like somebody owes you an apology, or this could be you guys needing to give the apology. Take it the way it resonates for you, and you may actually too like initiate that. Just to kind of bridge the gap either in communication or like disconnect in the relationship here. Okay, but this open up card, this 4 of coins here, ooh, 4 of coins here, says I'm putting my glasses on, says like to be aware of where you may be kind of holding your energy back. Because like if this person has upset you, betrayed you, hurt your feelings, disappointed you in some way, in order to like keep from feeling that again, we have a tendency, of course, to withdraw. But then like when you withdraw your energy, how we gonna communicate if you won't talk to me now? Or how we gonna communicate or improve the situation if we not even willing to discuss the situation, right? So there's the energy of shut down here for you, where you kind of close this person's access off to some degree. Also too, like if you are either trying to control the relationship, you that withdrawal can kind of do that. So be very careful of that, especially in a home or a family dynamic here. You guys be in disagreement over property, pets, animals, the children, whatever the case, right? Spirit wants you to do some reflecting on maybe how you are contributing to that dynamic in the relationship. What's the 8, Spirit? Could you be a little more patient when it comes to this situation? Have you held your tongue about some things that you should have been speaking up about? Could you be saying something in a more loving way? Did you notice a red flag previously regarding finances that you didn't share with someone? I feel like too, guys, don't let your emotions pull you into like reacting impulsively. For sure. Right? Just because either you want to win or you want to be right, or you coming back with like, and another thing, right? Don't act out of haste, in anger. Okay. I see also here in the near future, you guys have this sacral chakra card, right? And you see it's a number 2, very interesting. It is the second chakra. It's definitely not the second card in this deck though, but it's the second chakra. Um, Represented by the color orange. The sacral chakra is like that reproductive area down there. Let me tell you, when the sacral chakra, usually when we get the chakra cards, it's because they are imbalanced, not because they are in balance, right? Not because they're balanced. It's usually when we get this card, it's something that we need to look at that's kind of out of whack. Hold on a second. OMG. I hope y'all can hear me. Our yard man is the biggest hater. Like, y'all. I swear, he must be somebody's cousin or something like that. Like, they just was like, let's let him try. Looking at. Anyway, him showing up in the middle of y'all's reading like this, and he ain't even been here all day, and it's already afternoon. Distractions in your situation may be relevant, guys. But with this sacral chakra imbalance, what an imbalanced sacral chakra looks like, could be emotional instability. And I definitely saw a lot of. It doesn't feel like instability, but there's like a lot of anger, like a lot of flare, but then it's like, but I love this person so much, I love this situation, or I have a lot of love for them, right? Whatever the case is. So that kind of swinging pendulum is what it feels like. Also, an imbalanced sacral chakra can make it difficult for you to connect to other people. Physically, that can show up looking like lower back pain. It can look like reproductive issues. It can look like digestion issues, just having low energy or low libido, right? Because the sacral chakra governs also low creativity, but it governs our sexual energy, our creative energy as well. So you may just not feel like thinking about anything else or creating anything else, or really like being. And creativity can look like cooking. It can look like sexing. It can look like creating art. It can look like beautifying your space. Like, your creative energy shows up in a lot of different ways. But when this is in balance, it's like, I don't feel like doing none of that. And for women especially, a lot of this sacral energy goes hand in hand with how we feel emotionally, right? So if I don't want to be intimate with you if you have pissed me off, even though I do still love you, right? Also, addictions or overindulgence could be eating too much, spending too much, shopping too much, or an overindulgence in substances. But let's see, what does this mean for Aquarians? Honey. So, show me that Nine of Wands. It's like trying to really move into a space of emotional stability, for sure. Trying to recover from this thing that created this tension in the house. Four of Wands. Yeah. Trying to recover from this thing, or bounce back or move on from this energy of needing to, feeling like, you on the defense, or you needing to stand your ground or defend something that you want or desire, but also balancing that with the disappointment that you feel, trying to move past that into a more loving space. It's like moving into recovery, but it's like still some assessment going on, because it's like something, I don't know, somebody feels controlled or manipulated. It's like, you upset me, but you want me to not talk about it no more. Nah, we're going to talk about why I'm upset, right? Because it's still very heavily on your mind. It could be some overthinking, overanalyzing, or some sleepless nights here that has you really weighing in on, mentally, on this commitment that you have, right? Not wanting to be controlled, manipulated, played, or taken advantage of in any way. But also wanting to move away from arguments, resentment, toxic behaviors, addictive energy. And see, that's why I said I feel like you want to move on from it, like, but there's still this energy of hope. Listen, look at this. Y'all, pardon my black ass elbow. I sit like this a lot. Like, seriously, that's what it is. Anyway, you see that Five of Swords, the quarreling, the resentment, causing this blow up with the Tower here. This Leo energy here, but they may have like an addictive spirit, or this could be a codependent partnership. Maybe to a fear of someone being moved, wanting to move into a different space even. But yeah, I feel like somebody's super money focused, or materialistic, or excessively indulgent, right? But it's like, I'm trying to get out of this energy of anger and upset about that, and move into this more balanced space, both emotionally with these cups, but also within this partnership, right? There's an energy connected here of someone growing up or needing to grow up or just needing to compromise in a way that allows you guys to work together in this situation. So I feel like this is like two people kind of fighting for what it is that they want in the relationship or in the partnership, how they want things to be. So there are some choices that need to be made. Is this something that needs to be handled like in a confrontational kind of way? Or is there some changes that need to be made? Or has the confrontation compromised the communication in a way? Like somebody needs to be more forgiving, not expect instant change or transformation. How is it that we can get on the same page here, move forward? How can I be less critical or judgmental? What can we do to really aid in the forward movement here? Take away, somebody could be dealing with, yeah, I feel like somebody is really dealing with a masculine energy that has some type of addiction, okay? Or some type of overindulgence or some type of angry energy, low vibrational energy. Like there's like an inconsistency coming from this masculine. Stubborn too, maybe. And maybe even just emotionally immature. Someone who's kind of who's not living up to their full potential in this relationship. And when it comes to like their ability to break cycles. And so that has Aquarius, I believe, kind of contemplating. What can we do to work together to move on from the past disappointment? I feel, y'all, and I really feel like this is like a temporary disconnection. So it may very well be closely related or connected to this full moon. So if it comes up for you as far as like, okay, all of a sudden I'm really angry about that, address it, but also know that it doesn't have to be the end all be all. Don't do anything impulsive at this time when it comes to your relationships. Because sometimes things are just brought up to the surface so that they can be addressed, so that there can be a new understanding established, right? So that someone can realize the impact of their actions, right? I feel like it's definitely an opportunity for growth here and self-reflection as well, all right? So I think I'm going to leave it there. This could be something that you guys have looked at or started working on previously, but then for whatever reason, it's like, okay, we're not going to be able to go into the future this way. So it's coming up now so that it can be addressed again. Because I feel like this is like something that's happened before. Yes, it is. And that could be like regarding your communication, how you communicate something you done said already, or whatever the case, right? But I feel like let me go here as well. What does Aquarius need to know about this situation? What am I saying when I'm saying what I'm saying? Patience. The problems you are facing are temporary. Also, with this gorgeous hummingbird, if you resonate with the hummingbird, you can do this. Speak your mind. Others look up to you. Try again later, likely when your emotions aren't so high. Don't let others stand in your way. So that's interesting, because I was going to say, if you guys are getting some advice or being influenced by outside opinions, like your friends telling you certain things, trust yourselves. Okay? Trust yourselves. I hope that's helpful. This little pocket angel deck really confirmed that for me. Y'all's reading. So I hope it's helpful. Talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.